Welcome back to The Rhode Show. This morning in The Buzz, we get closer and closer to Christmas every day, and there are more and more errands to be run. Gift buying, card giving, the list goes on. And according to a new study done by Staples, when it comes to sending cards, 77% of Americans send out cards over the holiday season, with 61% of those people taking time to write a personal note in each. But 67% say they usually mail their cards late. As for gift giving, 60% of Americans ship gifts during the holidays, but nearly half of those people don't get it done before the holiday rush, which could be why 27% get frustrated by waiting in line to ship their gifts. And how about wrapping? 71% say they take the time to make sure their gift is wrapped well, but 43% of Americans admit they usually don't even bother to look at the wrapping. What do you think?
Right.
Are you a card sender? Or does the family do that?
I don't know. We were never big on sending
cards.
The holiday cards.
Right.
Just no. We'll call you and say Merry Christmas and get everyone
Checking
together.
off the Johnson list from the Christmas card.
We just don't do that.
Okay.
I mean, I like getting other people's, but I think now that everyone's older and like there aren't young kids,
there's no need to send it out anymore.
Right. It would just be like an awkward picture of everyone, like, hey, we're still hanging out, having a good time. Merry Christmas.
I would like that picture.
Okay.
I would like that.
You know what? I'll make one and I'll personally send it to you. But I like wrapping gifts.
You do?
I do the whole gift wrapping.
Oh, thank God. I know who to send my gifts to have them wrapped.
I like to wrap them. I try and tie like a fancy bow. I'll take the scissors out and curl the ribbon.
So you go all out.
And then I'll put that like in a bag.
You do?
Yeah.
I'm not that person at all.
Sometimes. If it's a bunch of little things, you know, if I was giving you a gift, it was a bunch of little things, I feel like they now need like a space to be held in.
As far as sending cards, my wife takes care of the card sending. Mm-hmm. So she'll say, do you want to send the card to someone else? Say yes or no. So then she'll write out the card and we'll send it. There are those people, and you know these people, who not only send out the card, but they also have like a year in review.
Oh,
They'll send out the little
little
letter with everything that everybody in their family has done. Yeah, it's 17 pages of everything that anyone in the family has done, which it's nice. I appreciate it, but I don't really read it all the time.
Well, sometimes, too, it mentions relatives that you've never
I don't even know who they are.
Or you don't know.
Right.
So you're thinking, well, okay.
Right.
Like Leonard over there in Nebraska bought a cow.
Right.
Great. Okay.
As far as wrapping, if you could see the way I wrap, you would think it was one of those like elf shops. You know when like kids in kindergarten wrap something and the scotch tape is like, you know, there's 50 pieces of scotch. That is how I wrap. So I usually take any presents that I need to have taken care of. I bring those to my mother. And she wraps because she's a good.
At least she enjoys it.
Well, I really don't think she enjoys it at all.
All right, you better get her a real present on top of those. All right, and speaking of wrapping, we're gonna wrap this up and actually send it over to Mary. Thank you very much. Who's at Cardi's in South Attleboro. Mary, what do other people do to prepare for the holidays?
Well, let me tell you, one of my big tips is that when I get these holiday cards in, if I haven't already sent them a card, I immediately send them one right away because, you know, I don't want them to go cardless. But we're here with Brian and Cindy, and we've been, of course, collecting toys for Tots all this morning, but we want to talk about wrapping gifts or sending out gift cards, or not even gift cards, just holiday cards. So what do you do, Brian?
Mary, you've probably chosen the worst person to come up and talk about Christmas. I haven't put a tree up since 2003. As far as the cards go, this year I find I'm doing similar to what you're doing. I'm on defense, okay? Yeah. If you get a card to me, you will get one back from me. But otherwise, I don't want anything to do with you.
And how do you feel when people write a message versus just signing their name?
I barely even read it. It goes right into the recycling bin.
Ooh.
Except for the return address label, which I do need when you're on defense, that is, of course.
Now, I hate to break it to you, but Cindy is the complete opposite of you. She actually you've already sent out your holiday cards, correct?
Yes, I have, about a week ago, so everyone should be receiving them in the mail.
And you actually have one here. Tell me about the card that you've already sent out.
All right, so this is Kyle's first Christmas, and we have our Christmas tree. I have my own apartment this year.
I'll hold it here for you. So Kyle is your cat?
Yes, my cat Kyle.
And you look very jolly, so people are going to be getting this. Now, do you write a little message on the back of these?
I don't, because I wasn't sure about the photo paper. I didn't want it to smudge, or you just never sure. So this is my first year doing photo cards, so I didn't write any message.
And with that cute cat, I mean, you don't need to write a message. He's just jolly. So, Brian, I'm coming back to you because you are a male, and I wanted to know how elaborately do you decorate your gifts?
First, I just want to say this. Ironically, my card this year, me and Kyle.
It's just the hot thing to do.
As far as wrapping the gifts, that's what fiancés are for, Mary. I just kind of shove everything in front of her and say, have at it, including her own gifts, which doesn't really go over all that well. But I'm a horrible gift wrapper. If I'm in a store, I definitely have them do it. Most of the stuff I do online, and that's what I usually do. I have them wrap it for me.
You know, this is a smart man. You can be getting some tips.
Or lazy.
Oh, you know, one or the other, it could be the same. So that's what we're doing. We're talking gifts, and of course, we're always welcoming for people to bring in gifts here for the Toys for Tots drive. For now, back over to you.
All right, Mary, a lot of people are, of course, weighing in. Our Facebook friends have their opinions. Adam Thoreau says he uses, quote, kitty and puppy wrapping paper only. That's adorable. Joan Provincial Stablia says, I wrap gifts and usually send out cards to family and close friends. I also do a lot of baking. That's how she prepares. I like to bake too, Joan. I'll be doing that soon. Walter Vickers likes to be prepared. He said, we like to get the shopping done early, but we always seem to be out at the last day picking up something. That's all part of the fun. I agree. And Sandra Earls Walker keeps it simple. All you have to do is buy it, stick it in a bag, and be done with it.